Hey guys, it's Michael Todd and welcome to The.Cult.Of.Vintage. You guys, we are back at Silvermoon Antique Mall in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania. Okay, this side of my mouth is numb. I just got back from the dentist, but the work never stops. So we're gonna get inside and we're gonna see if we can find anything. Hopefully we can. The last time we were here, I was pleasantly surprised by the number of new vendors. So let's get in there and I'm gonna stop looking like a fool. Alrighty, guys, today is going to be a full voiceover because the music was bumping here at Silvermoon Antiques. Now, the first thing that I saw, and I couldn't believe it, was a Stangle ceramic mannequin bust. These were typically used for hats or even wigs. At the time, priced at $225, even though there is a 15% off sale. That is right at retail. Now, I will say, look at this mirror. Wow. Now, I will say with the mannequin bust, they did make some gentlemen, and if you find the gentlemen at a really good price, definitely snatch those up. Those actually have the highest value on them. Next up, we've got a little kind of like Depression era owl here. $20, I think that's very fair at retail. I think there is a little bit of room if you were going to resell it. But for a collector, that's a great deal, so I would snap him up. But unfortunately, we're looking for stuff for sale. Now, I do love, and I don't know, this is kind of like embroideried crewel. I'm unsure as to what one would call that, but I thought that was really well done. Very interesting kind of stitches there. Got a whole gallery wall here of all kinds of stuff. We even have the telephone up there. Oh, look at that rooster with the scissors in his neck. Those things disturb me. I love the setup of these. I think that it's very easy to shop. I love that little cabinet there, that red and green. I think those went really well together. Look at this old like swing set here. Love the coloring on it. Of course, the patina I think does add to its aesthetic value. Do see a little piece of Fenton. It is, of course, the cabbage rose in an amberina glass. Great condition, $29. Great deal, again, for a collector. Ideally, I'd like to see that a little bit lower. Then I spotted her up here. Now, she is unmarked, but she does have a pretty substantial crack there in the head. The price tag is tucked down in there. We're going to be able to get it out. I don't know. Let's see here. There it is. $49 with that crack. Oh, no, I decided to leave her. Now, she does have her larger sister over here at $48. Again, that's a really good deal for a collector. These glamour girls, as they are referred to, have some great value on them, but I did elect to leave that one behind. Of course, we've got the Coca-Cola display. In previous video, I did give a little bit more detail to it. So we're going to just kind of feature it because I still think it's bright and colorful in case you didn't see the last video, but we're going to move on down here and see if we can't find something else. Turns out that something else is this Fenton milk glass hobnail single horned Epern. It's priced at $60. Again, I think that is excellent for a collector, but darn it, just not where I need it to be. Now, this was fascinating. I have really been digging the vintage and antique, more specifically antique ephemera. This is the Literary Digest. It turns out it's from 1931. It is, in fact, an atlas of the world. Great that it has its mailing envelope. Unfortunately, there's no price on it, so I'm going to have to take this up front and see if we can't get a price. Up next, you guys, look at how kitschy these are. They are obviously swizzle sticks with a little pink elephant charm on them. Now, they are priced at $15, and I was like, there's 8 total here. Really good condition. All the elephants are present. So, you know what? I'm going to take a risk, and we're going to get these. Up next, we've got a vendor who is accepting a discount on any form of payment, 20% off. First thing that caught my eye were these Joseph originals, these little angels here for Christmas at $49. Fair enough. In the back, we've got a redware black cat. He's in a shape of a teapot, though it is actually a wall pocket. It was all right. I've done very well with those before, but typically the stacking personal tea sets. Now, what really caught my eye were these little babies here that have their little butterfly wings. Absolutely adorable. Now, they are a made in Japan piece, but again, the aesthetic value, we're definitely going to pick those up. A little pricey, but at 20% off, we're going to take a risk. Now, here, I've actually seen this figurine before, and today is the day that I decide to go ahead and get it. It is Royal Worcester. Um, Beautiful piece. Now, this is more of a contemporary piece, though it obviously is in a porcelain. You can tell by that bright white, super smooth base there. I love it. It's cute. It's charming. She's not a mermaid. Maybe she's just a little sea nymph. And I love the fact that that little fish is coming up out of the waves. So we're going to go ahead and get her today. There's a little nick on it, but I thought, hey, nothing that can't be ignored. Now, you guys, in the same vendor's booth, I saw these little pixies. Aren't they adorable? They're in all kinds of repose here. They're just chilling. They're living their best life. They have not a care in the world. A set of four was $30. Heck yeah, I'm definitely going to snatch them up. And I'm going to be mean, evil, and cruel. And I'm probably going to sell these individually. That way more people can have them. I know that they've lived a life together, but you know. Now, this is a whole Howard esque pixie here. Without the book, I can't refer to it. So we're going to leave him behind, but we are definitely going to snatch these little guys up for sure. Look at this one. This beard, those eyebrows. He's on a little raft here. I think he may be Jacques Cousteau. That's what we're going to go with. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Alrighty, guys, we have moved on now to another vendor who does, in fact, have a sale. We love a sale. And I do see this little Lefton month angel here. He is June. Now, the boys are harder to find. And I was like, $6. Certainly, the wings are repaired. No, the wings are in really good condition. And then I saw it. Do you see it? The string is hiding. Yep, he was, in fact, at one time beheaded. Though I will say the repair is done very well. But I am going to leave him behind. $6 for a collector. Great price. Look at this cabinet. It is very mid-century. It is trippy. It is weird. It's odd. It's unusual. I definitely had to get that on film. Thing's amazing. Now, speaking of something that is amazing is this starburst clock. I love this gold and black. It is very mid-century, though I think in the right home, you could lean it a little bit more Art Deco and certainly could go into a contemporary home. Look at this outfit. I had to get it. The color combination I really like. It's a look, that is for sure. And right next door, we've got some bright, colorful chalkware. Now, I will say they are in excellent condition. Look at how vibrant the colors are. I'm not seeing a whole lot of paint loss to them. They are priced individually. $8 for the peach, $8 for the cat. The cat really wasn't speaking to me. I thought, oh, it's all right. I've sold chalkware before. I'm not overly excited about it. This great like 60s, 70s little Raggedy Ann-esque cookie jar. Again, just not priced where I want it to be, but I love the vibrancy of the colors on there. Got some mugs and some little knickknacks. Little floral poodle back here for $18. Again, that, in my opinion, is great for a collector, but just unfortunately not really where I want it to be. Who had one of these growing up? I did. Maybe you had it as an adult. This thing is such a blast from the past. Love it. I think it's excellent. Look how clean it is. Whomever had it really definitely took care of it. Wow, I love seeing that. Ours was darker wood, though. I will say that. Boo. Now, it's a look. These are, yeah, staring into your soul. Now, this definitely grabs your attention, whether you're a collector or a reseller. 60% off. Yeah, I'm going to investigate this sale. Now, this was cash or check only. Thankfully, I did have some cash on me. We've got a little Goebel piece here. He is marked West Germany, though I do think it's a 70s, 80s piece. He is originally $60, so I did leave him behind even with the 60% off. Now, these guys I absolutely love. They are stamped Japan, no major manufacturer that I could discern. They are priced at $29 for the set, and with 60% off, I definitely snatched them up. I absolutely love the aesthetic. I love this cream glaze with a little bit of that yellow kind of almost airbrushed on there. I really love them. I think that they're very charming. They're very monochromatic, but very neutral in color palette. So they're going to go into a lot of home decors. Loved how sweet they were. We do have a piece of Weller here. This is like a 1930s piece. It was later on in the Weller manufacturing, closer to the end. Really good deal, especially with 60% off. However, I found that those pieces typically don't do as well. Now, up next, I do see some Van Briggle. I have seen this piece before, almost poke myself in the eye. This is in the mulberry glaze. And then I forgot this piece, you can kind of see the glaze has become very cloudy. It does appear that it's been exposed to some extreme temperatures, more specifically heat. Couldn't quite see the, oh, yeah, yeah. And I've got to tell you, at $95, even with the 60% off, just not where I would need it to be in the condition that it is in. Check out this. Talk about kitschy goodness. It is a little deer. Always drink your muck. Your muck. Ew. Milk, milk, drink your milk. I do believe he is Napco, so I do get him for $5. This super, again, super sweet, super kitschy little old woman in the shoe cookie jar. It was only $8. Now it is just marked Japan, but at $8, how are you going to pass that up? I love finding these super kitschy things, especially at great deals, because then I can, I can offer these at let's say it would be $24. You know what I mean? And if somebody wants to pay more for it, that is awesome. But otherwise, I got to bring something super cute at a good deal. There is a black mark on here, but I was able to lift that off. How about this? This See and Say. This is from 1968. It obviously is Raggedy Ann. I love the graphics on here. I'm gonna flip it around here. Look at that old school Mattel. It is from 1968. Love it. And I was like, does it work? It's only $3.50. So I was like, please work, please work. But at $3.50, does it? And it says does not work. And I'm like, but really? It's one of those things you still have to try. So I was like, let's see if I can do this one handed and let's pull it and woo. Yeah, no sound comes out of it at all. That thing just spins like nobody's business. Um, the price is great for a collector who knows that they're not going to use it and it's just gonna, be a display piece for the graphics. Look at Raggedy Ann, your pinky is not up, sister. Get it up. Does she even have pinkies? I don't even think she has pink. She's one of those kind of dolls. I'll just keep my judgments to myself. Alrighty, guys, moving on. Look at this stunning piece of milk glass. Oh my goodness. It is Westmoreland. Look at that. It's a banana boat. I mean, that's some bougie bananas right there. Maybe those are like the plantains. I don't know. But it is amazing. I love the sculptural detail on there, that filigree work to it. I love the textured underside, almost like it is snow. At $45, I didn't take a chance on it. I do think that there is some value on top of the 45, but I did elect to leave it behind. Now we do have these three pieces of Fenton poking out here in the beautiful ruby red. They have it priced at $29 for all three pieces. They were questioning whether it was Fenton or not. I do believe that it is with those little nubby feet. You can see the petal detail. I wasn't overly excited about it. Maybe if it was Christmas, I probably would have picked them up. Now, here is a great little piece. It is this Sifo. I believe I'm pronouncing it correctly. Sifo. It is a wooden puzzle. It's $10, and I was like, I don't know, because these things typically don't do the best. However, the subject matter is amazing. It's peering into your soul. But again, at $10, I'm going to run some quick comps. All right, so we're going to get this one. They did do quite a few. Some of them don't have the greatest value, but again, it's that aesthetics that really is driving the cost on those. So the case is not for sale, but I couldn't help but notice these little Japan ornament dolls. They do appear to be like ornament dolls from around the world. They're kind of dressed in kind of like regional. I don't know who he is. Is he France? Perhaps. I don't know. He looks to be German with his little lederhosen on. Super cute. I was really debating whether I was going to get these or not. I don't know who he is. Maybe India with the turban, maybe Turkish, perhaps. And then I don't know who she's supposed to be. I was like, well, okay. And last but not least, we have our little British soldier here. So I did leave him behind. The condition was all right on him. Yeah, just all right. All right, guys, here is everything that we got. Don't forget that we do have that book up front, or the magazine, pardon me, as well as our three little baby butterfly fairies. I think that we did pretty good. I did pick up some rabbit spun head picks there. I'm a sucker for them, but we're going to wrap it up outside.
Well, there we have it. I think another successful trip to Silvermoon Antique Mall, again in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania. Now, they were able to contact the vendor in regards to the magazine. It turns out it is antique. It is from 1931, and it is the World Atlas. However, they did want $20 for it, which fair enough. Considering the condition and the fact that it had a cover, I think that's pretty fair. But I did decide to pass on it because, without the folder, the mailing folder, they go for about $10. So I didn't know if the folder was worth the $10. So I did leave that one behind. Well, guys, I do appreciate you hanging out with me today. And again, if you've made it this far into the video and you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite find of the day was. I would greatly appreciate it. And until next time, guys, remember, keep it rusty, crusty, and dusty. Bye, guys.